Bob Lee and I knew all about each other and had never met. We were both from Ohio. Bob was from Elyria, Ohio. You know, the original Elyria was the seacoast of, it's Dubrovnik now, it's a 12th night, but this is Elyria, Ohio, on the seacoast of Lake Erie. And I was from Cleveland, just 28 miles away, and we went to school 20 miles apart. Bob at Ohio Wesleyan, I at Ohio State. And, but we never met. And then when we got into radio, Bob was working in New York and Hollywood, and so was I. Bob was at Young and Rubicam, I was at CBS. And we knew all about each other, about each other's programs, but we'd never met. And finally, in January of 1942, right after Pearl Harbor, I had written up a whole plan for CBS in the event of a war, and I was flown back. And Bob was working on March of Time and other war programs, mostly as a director. And we met in a restaurant downstairs at CBS in New York, looked across each other, reached out, shook hands, and Bob said, "Let's have lunch together." And I said, "Oh, that's an old Hollywood line." And he took out a pocket date book, and he said, "No, let's have lunch tomorrow." And that day at lunch, we started writing radio plays together, just naturally. And by a fluke, we'd written and sold 8 of them. They all 8 got on the air in the same calendar week. And Variety had a big headline, "Lawrence and Lee take over radio." We had an original radio drama on every major dramatic show in radio. And there was no television then, so it was a big coup. And right after that, as a result of that, as a result of our friendship, Bob's friendship with Tom Lewis and my CBS war plan, we were asked to fly back. By that time, we were back in Hollywood. We were asked to go back by train to Washington to help form Armed Forces Radio Service. And that was a great joy to do, to write and direct programs for the troops all over the world.